Another break, and we're gonna get to. Oh shit! Wait, before we take a break, let's go to this motherfucker. Hold on. Brendan.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm. Go ahead, man. You're on.
Yeah, Patrice, I was just wanting to call and tell you, man, that the dynamic of the show is great. I think you're a fucking genius, but you saved my marriage because to me, like, the game that you spitting is fucking relationship shit. And it even matches up with the animals y'all pick and shit. Like, you pick a bear. A bear's gonna live forever, get big as hell, hairy and shit, just like y'all lady is. But you gotta keep that motherfucker in check. But now you got Jeff over there talking about some bunnies and shit. They die quick as a motherfucker. Now, Jeff's game is to get many bitches and keep them for a short time. You in some relationship shit.
Whoa, hold on. Wait 1 fucking minute here. Let us breathe on that. Hold on, don't go nowhere, Brendan.
I'm still trying to find out what his perspective on me is.
Wait a minute. Well, nigga, he's gonna get to it. But bears live a long. Woo.
You want to keep a bitch for a long
bunnies
time?
Die quick. Where did he go?
He bailed out.
Brendan.
Call back.
Damn.
He lost his call.
Son of a
Brendan,
bitch.
call back.
God damn it. Man, that motherfucker.
That was hot.
Bunnies die quick?
Yeah.
Oh, look at the bunny talking over there. Wait a minute. Hey, listen.
As soon as you get Haggard, you're out of here.
This shit is. Hey, look, let's take one more break. We'll be back, man. One more break. One more? Just one more? Okay, we'll be back.
It's Black Phillip with Patrice Oneal.
It is almost better than when a guy eats your pussy.
What the fuck are you talking about, bitch? All right, cool. Tom.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, Patrice. How can you sit there and say and give advice, and your old man's gone, man, and then when they say something about your ma, she's off limits?
No, I never. No,
I'm in the same position you are. I'm a little bit older than you.
She's not off limits. She's off limits. Let me tell you something. She's off limits, and I think I said it off air. That's where I fucked up. But because I feel you. She's off limits to me. She's my mother, but she's not off limits to my sister's father. If my sister's father was here talking about my mom's, he'd be talking about it like I'm talking about my girl, or I might be talking about Pam or Jacqueline. She's a woman to dudes who sleep with her. She's not a woman to me. She's my mother. But to other dudes, she's not off limits. If another dude's like, listen, man, your mom ain't shit. I used to go with her. I'd be like, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying, but I'm not a hypocrite.
I lost my old man back in 1969. I never knew him.
Okay.
He never came home.
Right.
From Vietnam. That was a long fucking time ago.
Okay.
Never came home, had 4 boys.
Mm-hmm.
And the same way you do women, I did women the same way. I used to fuck them. I used to do every fucking thing to them. It was like a get back or something mentally to me.
You think mentally you was fucking a lot of girls as a anger thing to your father, not knowing your father, or your father dying or something?
Yeah.
So are you different now? Do you still do the same thing that you think?
Oh, no. I'm different. I got married. I got kids. And then I had all girls.
Let me ask you a question. You don't instinctively, like, you don't hate your wife?
No.
Like, I love my girl, but I hate the bitch. Like, I hate her.
No, man. They do stupid shit, man.
Thank you.
They might come in and say the dumbest shit in the world. Like, you might be watching the damn game, and who's winning? Look at the fucking TV. It's up top.
All of a sudden, now, did you just hear like Magical Agent Orange Man, like, life is and I changed, and he's like, this dumb bitch won't bring me the cookies with her. It's like, look, man, I understand what you're saying. I want people to understand, I don't hate women. This is like, I love women. This is why I'm upset with them.
You give that persona
and you know that, I'm not taking nothing from women. They have a lot to think about, I'm talking about I could be fat, slim, or I don't give a damn about how I look. She can have one pimple on her cheek. Oh, fuck, I can't go out.
Because it is what it is, sir. They are objects. We like them. If you build a building with a woman, you start with her looks. You don't build with a bitch that don't look good. It's like they become better than their looks later. But men, we have things that make us cool. We have things that make us. This is how I changed over the years, where I'm going, okay, I'm an overweight dude, and I go, I'm not gonna, overweight guy, and this girl's not gonna like me. But I didn't realize I used to think women thought like me, because I ain't shit.
Hey, Patrice, it's like this to me. I have seen the ugliest guys with the finest women, and the reason is that we control their mind. When you make love to the mind first, you can the ass, tail, that don't mean you can get her sister because she's not going to kill. She's going to make
Now, let me ask you this, since you have 4 daughters.
Right.
How are you going to, you have how many?
3.
3, sorry. How are you going to explain to them to be better than their vagina? How are you going to tell them, look, stop the bullshit. If you're having problems with men and this and that, here's what I'm going to tell you how to get through this.
I'm not.
See, you're perpetuating the cycle, man. You got to tell your daughters, Anyway, thanks for the call,
how
dude.
How can you tell a girl, listen.
How can what?
You're flesh and blood. You're flesh and blood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what men want.
How old is your oldest?
My oldest is 15 years old.
Oh, let me tell her.
Damn.
Where's she at? Put her on the phone. I'll tell her if you can.
You
would.
Son of a bitch.
Brenda.
Continue before. I gotta go. If women wants a baby, let me go to Greg. I'm gonna try to catch Brandon. Tell Brandon I'm gonna try to catch him before you go. But Greg, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man?
Yeah, damn. I'll make 2 quick points.
You say, I see this as if women wants baby, it's her problem.
Nah, well, you had moved on to my first
subject. It's all right, man. You go ahead, man. You could go back. I don't give a fuck.
Let me go to the baby one first. The other guy that was there, I don't know him. He said, he kept asking me over and over again when you said clearly, you understand your father, but you don't agree with him.
Talking
to
you,
Jeffrey. He said something about responsibility. But my thing is, if there's oftentimes, he says a big problem, and he's right, it is a big problem. It's not necessarily because of the man. Most men out there would tell you, when a man goes to court for child support, he gets raped. Now, when a woman gets pregnant, I know a lot of situations where the guy didn't even want the baby, and she knew he didn't want the baby, but she went on and had it anyway. I think the rules of the court system need to be changed.
Jeff,
I agree 100% with that. No, I agree 100% with that. I was talking about when a guy is married to a woman and has children and just walks away.
Yeah, that's different.
That's a whole different thing.
I mean, I'm not talking about a guy who's on a one-night stand and the girl gets pregnant. She has no business having that baby.
But what's your viewpoint on that? Like, is there any responsibility placed on the 2 individuals that was fucking?
Yes, it is. The man does have a responsibility, but not to the extent that the court makes it. It's like, what I'm saying is, if under my rule, like a marriage thing is totally different because, like the court looks at it like, okay, well, he has to pay this amount because we don't want to take away from what the child had. But like you said, with a one-night stand, if I'm an NBA basketball star, this stupid she don't deserve millions of dollars.
I can hear in his voice. He's like, wait a minute. He goes, what if that stinking bitch had poked a hole in the rubber?
Why doesn't he supply his own rubbers? Make sure they're up to date.
Pull out with a rubber on.
Pull out with the rubber on. Be smarter than your dick.
I'm telling you some good. I didn't hear what she said.
I said pull out with the condom on. Be smarter than your cock.
Huh?
Pull out with the condom on. Be smarter than your cock.
But how come you don't have any responsibility for that?
Because I fucking make the guy pull out with the condom on, so he's smarter than his cock. That's why.
But no. Why don't you go pull out, motherfucker?
Because I fucking don't sleep with people that I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, I will never ever fuck someone.
You don't know exactly when
you can feel a guy's dick getting really stiff and hard. You can definitely know when they're about to come.
Feel mine rumbling
this is
definitely know when they're about to come.
Another thanks, Greg, man. Thank you, man. Let me move on. Okay, go.
You contradict yourself. Then you said women want You said women don't want a bunch of dicks.
Yes.
So how do you explain all these sluts? And I think it has to do with it crosses racial lines.
The sluts
I hear it both ways, right? But
they're trying to get back at the men.
Say, oh, this woman right there said I like a variety.
But they don't. See,
yes,
they don't.
Because how do you explain all these sluts?
No,
because